Do you want to be the very best that you can be? Well, my name is Jamar Everett Whaley, and I am the Transformational Scientist. I'm a scientist educator from New York City, and I know how difficult studying another language can be, as I didn't start studying Mandarin until I became an adult and after meeting Michelle Obama, who convinced me to continue studying the language and that I should share my love of learning with others. 现在我会说中文，我觉得我说中文还 OK 的。I have an advanced TESOL and CELTA with Young Learners Extension, and I am currently in a master's program for education. I also have known great educational success as I graduated college magna cum laude with a degree in psychology and a minor in media studies. Beyond this, I was inducted into several distinguished honor societies, won several esteemed science awards, in addition to receiving several large scholarships. I love learning, and I work really hard to foster that love of learning, and I've found great success in the past 6 years where I've taught English to Taiwanese and Chinese students. With my in-person experience teaching Chinese and Taiwanese students, I've grown very familiar with the common errors that students make when it comes to grammar and pronunciation in English. And for the past year and a half, I've been using my experience to help other Chinese and Taiwanese students, but in an online setting. Now, making mistakes are a necessary part of the language learning process. I mean, if you don't make mistakes, well, how do you ever learn? And so, while making coursework and material built around the interests of my students, I make sure to build in spaces for students to try and use the language and to feel safe so that they don't feel stupid or embarrassed because they've made a common language mistake. Being understood and constantly using the language is another important part of the language learning process. And so I work to really push my students to use the language as much as possible. And I don't overcorrect. I really focus on the errors in which make it difficult for you to be understood. And I will help you. I will help you gain the tools necessary to study independently, as I truly believe that studying and learning happens not just in class, but has to happen before and after class as well. So if you want to be your very best, I recommend that you book a class with me today.